Have you ever picked up your phone for just a few minutes? Then somehow, an hour disappeared. You didn't plan to keep scrolling, but somehow, you couldn't stop. Suddenly, you look at the clock. Time has flown by. You wonder where all those minutes went. It feels almost automatic. Most people think scrolling is about weak self-control, but that's not the real reason. Something much deeper is happening inside your brain, and it affects almost everyone. To understand scrolling, we need to understand the brain. Your brain loves rewards. In fact, it is constantly searching for them. That's where the story begins. Every funny video, interesting post, or exciting notification feels like a tiny reward. Your brain notices these rewards immediately, and it wants more. That's completely natural. Scrolling feels like opening endless surprise boxes. You never know what comes next. Maybe something funny, maybe something shocking, maybe something useful. Psychologists call this variable reward. Sometimes you find something amazing, sometimes you don't. And that unpredictability keeps you checking again and again. Apps are designed around this idea. Every swipe could reveal something better. Your brain keeps saying, just one more. And that's exactly what keeps you scrolling. Short videos make the process even stronger. New content arrives every few seconds. There's no waiting. Your brain receives reward after reward. The more rewards your brain receives, the more enjoyable scrolling feels. It becomes easy to stay longer than planned, not because you're lazy, because your brain is doing what brains naturally do. There's another reason scrolling is hard to stop. It helps us avoid boredom. The moment our brain feels bored, it looks for stimulation, and your phone provides it instantly. Just a few seconds of boredom can feel uncomfortable. Many people reach for their phones without even thinking. It becomes an automatic habit, almost like a reflex. Over time, your brain creates a habit loop. A trigger appears. You pick up your phone, then your brain receives a reward. Psychologists call this the habit loop. First comes the trigger, then the action. Finally comes the reward that encourages repetition. A notification can become a trigger. A moment of boredom can become a trigger. Even seeing your phone can become a trigger. Your brain learns these patterns quickly. That's why many people scroll late at night. They know they should sleep, but their habit loop is already active. The brain keeps asking for one more reward. Eventually, the fun starts to disappear, but the scrolling continues. At this point, habit becomes stronger than enjoyment. That's when many people feel stuck. Social media platforms understand attention very well. Their goal is to keep you engaged. The longer you stay, the more content you see, and the more difficult it becomes to leave. Notice something interesting. Most feeds never really end. There's always another post waiting below, and that endless design encourages endless scrolling. Imagine reading a book with no final page. That's what many apps feel like. There is no natural stopping point, so your brain keeps moving forward. A book has chapters, a movie has an ending, but social media often has no clear finish. That makes it much harder to stop. Sometimes we scroll for another reason. We don't want to miss out. We worry that something important might appear. This feeling is called FOMO. Maybe your friends posted something new. Maybe an important update appeared. The possibility keeps pulling your attention back again and again. So, is scrolling entirely your fault? Not really. Your brain is responding exactly as it was designed to. Understanding that is the first step toward change. The good news is that habits can be changed. Once you understand the system, you can start taking control. Small changes can make a big difference. One simple trick is to make your phone less accessible. Put it farther away when working or studying. Even small barriers can reduce automatic scrolling. Another helpful strategy is turning off unnecessary notifications. Fewer triggers mean fewer interruptions, and fewer interruptions mean better focus. Replace scrolling with healthier alternatives. Reading, exercising, drawing, or learning something new can provide meaningful rewards too. Your brain loves those rewards as well. Even a short walk can help reset your attention. It gives your brain a break from constant stimulation, and often that's exactly what it needs. Try setting a time limit before opening social media. Decide when you'll stop before you start. This creates a clear boundary for your attention. The goal isn't to never use social media. The goal is to use it intentionally. You should decide when to scroll, not the algorithm. Every time you resist unnecessary scrolling, you strengthen a healthier habit. Small wins matter. They add up over time. Slowly, your attention becomes stronger, focus improves, and you begin spending more time on things that truly matter to you. Technology is not the enemy. The real goal is balance. When you use technology wisely, it becomes a tool instead of a distraction. Now you know the real reason you don't stop scrolling. It's not because you're weak. It's because your brain loves rewards. Once you understand that, you can take control of your attention and your time.